I was at Sunday by one of her concerts, and she organized that with very good students and also the future in the music scene. And she's studying in Liège in the Belgium city, and she have a few lessons of professionals in the past in Krakow in Poland. Ladies and gentlemen, let you hear for the one and only Isabel Rico. Good morning, Isabel.
Good morning.
First of all, very welcome. We have met already each other at Sunday, but it was a very good concert at Sunday. Did you ever thought that it's going to be so good at that date?
Thank you, first of all, for the compliment. Well, we did an amazing work with the students, so of course what we expect is that they will do maximum of what they can, and it was what happened. They all enjoy and they made very good music, so I'm very satisfied with their work.
Okay. Where does your passion came from for classical music and soft music?
Yeah, well, I started playing piano just as a normal activity, extra activity, as we would say, like sports, music, some language as well. But then I just came across a CD with Schumann concerto and the Juni from Mozart, and I completely fell in love. I felt I could just express myself and be completely me playing piano. So after 1 year playing piano, I told my mother, okay, this is it. This is what I want to do all my life.
You thought, yeah, amazing. I want this.
Yes.
Yeah.
I always had very clear ideas, so
and,
I went for it.
How long are you playing piano?
Well, I started very late, in fact. I started when I was 11 years.
11 years?
Yeah, 11 years old. And now I'm almost 30, so pretty much.
And how did you experience your study in Liège and your lessons of the professionals in Krakow?
Yeah, I did in Krakow my bachelor, so I was 4 years there studying, and in Liège I did my master, so didactic master and soloist as well. And all the teachers were amazing. You always learn different methods and different approaches, and of course you just try to get the best ideas and the best tools for yourself and for your future students. So yeah, of course, it made the pianist that I'm nowadays. Yeah.
You have made also a lot of friends in Liège by your study. Is that true?
Yeah. I have also very good contacts there, and people around that we are playing on sometimes. I'm also working in Wallonie-Bruxelles in 3 different cities. So yeah, it's part of my current position now. Yeah.
Okay, and now you're living in Maastricht and you give lessons to very talentful students.
Mm-hmm.
And how is Maastricht?
Well, I'm in love with the city. In fact, at the beginning I thought, maybe it's a bit small, but in fact you have the feeling that everybody knows each other, so you get really like home feeling with it. So my students live close by. I can see them walking around or by the bike, and it's just very easy as well to arrive to Amsterdam or Brussels. So there's nothing that I miss from a big city.
Well, that is fine. And who is your greatest hero in the music?
Well, for me, the reference is Maria Jo Pires. Is a pianist, Portuguese, and she had also fight a lot for the vision that she has of musicians and classical musicians, defending that it's not question of making more music or making marathon of playing 4 Rachmaninoff concertos, but to make with each note music and to express yourself through that.
Okay, and you told me Sunday that you have planned some other concerts. Also in Maastricht, and I saw on your website in Liège, and also in the Dutch city Kerkrade.
Yeah, in Kerkrade I will be playing on 16 and 17 September. 16 is going to be a very nice concert because it will be Spanish music commemorating the 450 years of the liberation of the Spanish people, because we invaded Netherlands for a bit. So it will be just dedicated to Spanish music, and 17 will be with a trio.
So you will see at this date a little bit history of the Spanish culture.
Yeah, I will be showing different Spanish music. So, for example, Turina, Albéniz, but also modern composers as Juan Duran, for example, who is alive. Yeah.
Okay, and where would you like to perform in the future?
Well, we always have in mind the biggest halls possible, like of course Concertgebouw or Beaux-Arts in Brussels. But I do think also we need to enjoy the process, and one day we will arrive to that step. Yeah.
And with the students, do they have a wish maybe?
Yeah, as I said in this concert on Sunday, I just provide them the best tools possible, like the best education, the best attitude towards music, and then they are the only ones that they can decide about their future. I of course expect that some of them will be musicians and will just keep on going with this direction of teaching, but you never know what they are gonna do with this.
And is America maybe also on the list?
I'm not a big fan. I have been in Canada before. And,
you're not so America.
No, I would prefer to study in Europe. Yeah.
Yeah, because maybe of the classical music, the Carnegie Hall is a perfect concert hall for the classical music.
That can be, but I think it's also like cultural background. I'm more connected with Europe background and with the classical tradition music that we have here. So I think for the moment I'm staying in the continent.
Okay. And and do you maybe have any tips for beginners maybe?
Well, I always think and I always say that music is allowed for everyone from 4 years to 75. I already have students from that age, so should be fine. The best tip will be just put your effort and motivation and enthusiasm into music. And day after day, you will be able to do much more things. So up to 2 months, you can already see a very big result from it.
Yeah, we think that's gonna happen. We are optimistic.
In the concert there were people that were playing for 5 years, but also people that got only 10 classes. So after 10 classes, you can see that you can show yourself and play some pieces for your family.
Wow, very impressed.
Yeah. I'm very happy for them.
Yeah, and what would you like to achieve?
Personally or professionally?
Yeah, personal and professionally.
Well, I have been now in Maastricht for some years, and I would like to stay and to make my company bigger, of course, and to make the studio bigger so more people can study and we can make many more events, including also different organizations and associations. So that will be the future. But also to provide an education that will allow them to enter very good conservatorium. As you know, I had been in Poland before, and I know how hard it can be to enter in a very good institution. So I do think creating a school and a background with more colleagues will be very nice to give them all the tools they need.
So you want to maybe give some lessons by the conservatorium at Maastricht?
Could be. I'm open to any collaboration possible, of course.
Okay, yeah, because maybe there are walking some talents who are maybe the future in classical music or whatever you want, pop, jazz, or
absolutely,
whatever.
Yeah, I think also in Belgium they are quite open to it. So
in Belgium, yes.
We are very optimistic about future.
Because you told me music connects people.
Yeah.
It brings people together and maybe also in love with each other.
Absolutely. Yeah. I do think music is a big tool also to know more about yourself, because you need to practice a lot of hours by yourself and to go through frustration, motivation, or really to understand what you want in life and why are you doing this. But as well, it's a moment to share music with others and to connect, exactly, to make a big community out of it. So that's what we are trying to do all together.
Yes. And I have 3 surprises for you. We are more than a radio station. We also organize every year, if it's possible, 3 events. In the summer we have Biespop, where artists can perform for public. And we have also the Glaashuis. In Dutch we call it Glaashuis. That's a benefit for charity.
Okay.
And we have also an evening bar where artists can perform. So if you would like to perform by one of these events or with the students, you are welcome to perform by one of these.
Thank you very much. Such a nice proposal. Of course, we will be very happy to do it, and I will also be very happy to perform. I do think also an active teacher, when the teacher itself can perform and it's an active musician, can give a lot of energy and good vibes to the students, so I would be happy to be there with them.
That is, we are talent rich here in the studio. Do you maybe have a request song what we can play now?
A music then?
Yeah.
A concrete music. Of course, we can do, for example, let me think. What about Schubert? 13 Prontum.
13 Prontum?
Yeah, 13 Prontum, Opus 90 by Maria Jo Pires. That would be beautiful.
What is so special about that song?
what we were talking before, music really connects with your feeling. You don't need to be a musician to understand and to react to that music, to get removed. And I do think this piece is really like talking about what we all really want, just to love and to share this with other people. So that's it.
Okay, and he was a great master, this man.
Yeah.
In the classical world.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not that I'm like it, but we have to close the interview, unfortunately, because it's so nice to talk with you. I very much learned about the classical world, about you, and I hope to see you soon by one of your performing acts. And very thank you. And as they say in Spanish, muchas gracias por todos.
Thank you so much for the invitation, and don't hesitate to contact me through the website www.isabelricorepiso.com or Instagram, Facebook, and other social media, Isabel Rico Music. Thank you so much, and hope to be in contact for the future and other collaborations.